Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the bonus clip. I thought today it would be fun for us to explore exactly what happened when we crossed the threshold 2 to the power of 18. So the number we're going to be looking for is coordinate 262,144. This is the number we crossed when we lost another point of decimal precision. Basically, if a float, this is just an example, but if we were counting before 200, for example, at 260,000 blocks, let's say we had this many we had 4 decimals of precision. When we crossed 62,000, what happened is the memory rolled up and we lost a decimal precision place. So now if this was the example, we would only have 3 decimal points because the memory is now being transferred above the decimal place. And that's what happened, and that's why everything suddenly shifted and glitched out even more. And this is going to keep happening. The next threshold is 524,000, though because of the way this actually works, sometimes we will actually get that decimal back and sometimes we won't. So these aren't the exact thresholds, these are just the noticeable thresholds. So it's still going to get worse, but this is just how it's going to happen from here on out. And you can see we are in it says 24 lines, but this is the 24-bit area. So we know this because this is the maximum 32-bit int when you're coding. And I think this is actually the unsigned maximum because this is also works in the negative direction. I think Unity supports up to 64, but I cannot confirm that because based on my tests, it stops drawing at the 32-bit integer limit. So I think the game is playable until we cross out of the 24-bit integer limit. Beyond, it starts to, because based on my tests, it's going to get very bad. When we hit 10 million, it's going to get really, really bad. So currently, our goal, I'm kind of updating the season goal. Our real goal for the season is this number. We want to hit 2 to the power of 19, which gets us about halfway through the 24-bit integers. Though not, if you see it, this is exponential, so it's really not halfway through because the end of the 24-bit integers is 8 million. Whew. So, anyway, season goal, this number. Probably by the end of the year, we're going to try to be at this number because I'm going to start season 3 right after season 2 is done. So really by the end of the year, we'll probably be here. Anyways, let's take a look. So we want to explore the last stream, and unfortunately the quality is really terrible because of the rerun, but we want to find exactly when we crossed this number. So just keep this, I'm going to actually just write this number down. The number we're looking for is 262,144. So let's see if we can find it in here. So it's really difficult to see, but we can approximate based on what we see down there. Alright, so there's 260. We're still within the range, so let's go to here. I can probably see this better than you guys can, because now I'm taking a recording of a recording of a recording. Whoa. Okay, so when it skips to this location, let's see where we are at. Is that 263? Yeah, it is. Okay, so we're too far now. We've crossed the threshold. So let's go back. Okay, so here's 262. We've passed the threshold. Let's see if we can get the exact point. 261. Okay, so we're approaching 2,000, and we need 2,144 on this number here. So let's see. Probably 2,143 actually, but okay, so we're approaching the threshold. Look at the shield. Let's see what happens when we cross the threshold. There's 100. Almost there. 44. This is it. We're on the threshold. Did it change? Let's go back. Okay. Yes, it did change. Maybe I'm just, because I moved. Let's see this. Huh. I think it got worse. Okay, so look at the, it's kind of constant right now, so let's look at the shield now. And let's go shield now and the shield before. Maybe. I don't know if it actually got. Anyways, that was the threshold. I hope you enjoyed this footnote. That's us crossing and we just lost another point of decimal precision. The next one is 525,000, so I'll see you then. Bye.